Cheong. Welcome to the waiting room.
What's
Welcome,
up,
man.
guys?
Hey, bro.
Waiting room. I've been
USA,
waiting for so
USA,
long, man.
USA, 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 USA.
Hey, man. Okay, got a cactus
Okay,
drink.
cheers. Alamak, how much my drink? Oh, shit. For once, I don't have a drink. Oh, fuck. Cheers. Okay, phone. Cheers. How you
How
been,
you
brother?
guys doing, man? Oh, I'm good. Thank
We're
you,
good,
man.
Nice
You got a whole
setup
setup
going
in your
on,
room, right?
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, I kind of do that because I've been doing like live streaming and stuff.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So what's your setup? What do you
Okay,
what do you run?
Right now I'm just using FaceTime and the normal direct and audio interface. But usually I got OBS running to do live stream. I actually live stream on the sessionslive.com app, which is
Okay.
a new platform.
All right.
And also I do
cool.
live stream for yoga sessions,
Yoga.
like an international. Yeah, it's pretty interesting.
Oh, cool.
It's actually it's actually like an international yoga session, bro. It's like literally the whole world, every part of the world, everyone comes together. And
Do you
a
know?
friend of mine from US, it's a private Zoom meeting actually.
Okay.
So my friend of mine from US will be hosting it. She's gonna be running the yoga session, guided yoga session, right, with the pose and everything. And then people will be following, and I'll be playing the background music to it.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
Are you just going to be improvising as they're doing the shit?
Yes.
So it's kind of like,
Yes.
I was going to be like, what do you call it, the film?
So cool.
It's going to be like the Kubrick film, Eyes Wide Shut.
Yeah. Hey,
Sit there with a blindfold on while people doing yoga and you playing the music along with it.
actually, it's why I choose to do it because I think little did I know I've been doing it for like 5 years already. Ever since Malaysia's time when we were doing it back in KL, and then now it's live stream lah. But what I like about this is like a trip, it's like I'm going on a trip. When I play this music, I'm going on a trip. It's nice. I just like shut off,
Yeah.
and wow, it's
That's
a different world.
more like
for me.
bit more like meditation for you, like just like.
Yeah, exactly, man. Yeah, I do that.
Do you know Attila Haran? Do
What is that?
you know Attila Haran? Attila, who lives here. She's a singer, but she's heavily into yoga here. She's always posting her stuff on. I don't know if you know her.
Yeah, maybe I would know her because
Yeah.
all the names, so many names, man, bro. But
So
yeah,
you play. I
pretty
mean,
cool.
you can mess around,
improvise.
right? Like but do you ever like, hey, let's try go faster a bit?
Oh,
Or-
no, like
Are you playing? Are you
keep it to the
playing to
pace.
them or are they playing to you? Dude,
I'm
how does
playing
it
to
work?
them.
You're playing to them.
I'm playing to the flow of because I also understand the yoga flow,
Okay.
my friend's her routine. So
And can the people
kinda
do?
go-
And can the people doing the yoga? Can they hear you? Or is it only people watching this go on, or is everybody can hear everybody as it's happening?
yeah,
Okay, cool.
yeah. I mean, they can hear me and the guide.
Okay, excellent.
So-
So that's pure improvisation.
How many people one time that one?
Sometimes
people?
about 6 to 20 lah. The most I had 20 plus, and it's like because I usually do it like 12 in the midnight Malaysian time because
Yeah.
all this is mostly for the US people and friends and stuff, and basically this is that.
Because I was just gonna ask you because you said your friends based in the US, so I'm wondering.
Yeah.
Everyone's
Fine.
like all around the world, and I'm like, what time
Wow.
is Ray playing music at home?
Wake up like 4 in the morning.
It's true, man. Like live streaming, my live streaming usually starts at this kind of hour lah. This kind of hour onwards till
Pure vampire
Yeah.
time then.
to and it's quite amazing. This has been a routine for me for the past months. Like a few weeks of like
Yeah.
maybe May June. This kind of routine starts for me, and kind of cool because on the daytime I kind of attend to the family lah.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
things. Yeah.
But are you not? Does it not tire you out? Because you're
Oh yeah, man.
during the
But it's
day,
okay.
like
It's
you've
cool.
got your family to deal with, like so.
Oh, I got like a lot of dogs outside as well.
Oh god.
So
I mean,
actually, it's super tiring, but
how many,
I always tell myself this is the motivation of life, man. This is motivation of life.
how many
All I
kids?
can
Really?
How many kids and how many dogs?
Yeah. How many dogs do you have now, man?
Or two of them passed away this year, so that makes like now there's 1, 2, 3, 7, I think, or 6.
Whoa,
Let
you had
me
9
see.
before.
Yeah, at least
It's the party,
it
man.
was 9. It was 9 last year. Last year it was 9.
And how many children do you have?
Yeah, children 2.
Two.
And
Okay.
now recently they got 2 cats in the house.
Oh God.
Ah,
Cause oh my god, I don't know lah. I don't know, man. It's
You
like
just
the cat
literally
walked
just
in
got
and-
a zoo, man. Like
The cat walked in.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I don't know, man, but yeah, it's just happened.
that's what
You got
cats.
a
That's what cats do.
festival.
Cats will just find out whoever feeds them, and then they'll just stay.
yeah,
Yeah,
the
my,
cats, are,
my
cats are pretty easy. So
yeah, cats are cool. I mean, the one on my new
Yeah.
album is
No,
that she's been that's 9 years.
Cats aren't
Disappear
cool.
in the kitchen.
Cats aren't cool. They're sneaky. Cats are sneaky.
oh, yeah.
Can't call anything that's sneaky cool. Cats just
No,
cats,
it's cool.
cats just train humans. Cats are the only animals and pets that train humans to do what they want, not the other way around.
Yeah.
'Cause
Yeah,
you
that's
train a-
cool because
you
they
train a
don't
dog
need
to
your
do whatever you
attention,
want.
man.
No, they don't. They don't need it. They don't care about it. That's the bit.
Yeah, no, that's what I like. That's why they're cool. They don't care, man.
Hey, ask me how many cats you got. You got quite a lot of cats there, or they just like come
Oh,
and go.
some passed away already. I mean, we
yeah.
had when you
The-
came, I think we had probably 6 cats. Now we're down
Ah.
to 3. Yeah.
They are around lah.
But the
they're around.
matriarch Breeze is the one on the album cover. She's still around lah, but her kids have
Ah,
come and gone, you know.
I
So
see. I
she's,
see.
Grand old lady. Now she follows human time. She doesn't catch anything. She sleeps at night. She's sitting outside. It's like,
Oh,
what? It's night. You're supposed to be active, man.
usually cats they,
She's-
they sleep. They sleep all the time, right? Can't just sleep all the time.
I think 70%
Yeah.
of the 70% of the day, all big all the cat animals sleep about 70%. Mine just sleeping 70% of the time.
Jealous, huh? Oh man. Hey, but so musically, how's your podcast been happening, man? You do the live stream, sorry. More the live streams, right?
Oh, you mean okay? You mean the sessions, right? The
sessions.
sessions live is quite interesting actually. For the past maybe May onwards, right? Somebody recommended to me, say, "Hey, try this out," because she's been getting money lah. It's okay, try it out.
Cool.
And I was like, put in some because I got nothing to do, nothing better to do anyway. Okay, let's just do this.
Yeah, nothing
So-
to lose.
And I realized that the money does come, and they pay me per show, bro. Like I got 6 hours of paid show per week, and now I'm at level 7, which makes I can earn up to $9. No, I can earn $9 per show. So that means
Okay.
9 times I got like
Times
50,
six, that's about 9 by 4.
50, 50 over bucks.
By 360
Yeah.
ringgit per week.
Yes,
That's
yes,
good.
exactly.
Yeah, that's good.
When I started out, it was just last month.
Yeah.
I just recently got upgraded because of like the amount of maybe accumulated.
Also, you
rank-
accumulate and then
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
So it's like a game too, lah. You play and then.
Yes. So it's like a game among audience as well, and a game among musicians as well. Because every week we have a ranking, like a small ranking competition to see who gets the most stars. Stars are things that you click when you watch the show, and then it's like if you can't donate, you can donate by buying the hearts and then donate. It's actually quite valuable because I realized that when I change 24 ringgit, I get I think 500 or 400 stars. But the stars that I give 50 stars, right, becomes like $2, $3. It actually accumulates more than what I bought. So I don't get it. Like, how does this work? But it's actually
Whoa.
profiting the musicians. But the thing is,
That's cool.
you still gotta put in your hours. You know, you still gotta
course,
put
of
in your
course.
hours.
But you can just see it as
Yeah.
like you can just see it as like practice time because you've been doing it at home anyway.
Yeah,
You've been
exactly.
practicing at home that amount of hours a week anyway. So it's just like sticking on
Yeah.
a live cam while you practice and
Yeah,
get paid- get
exactly.
paid
So I'm
for it,
just
like,
the mindset is on a practice mode.
Yeah.
So it's
Let it
chill
sing
out
to the
and
wall.
you don't have to
yeah,
you don't have to leave the house. You don't have to travel anywhere. You don't have to.
exactly.
You can just do it at your own home at your own pace, and you're bringing in some money into the house for like
Yeah.
like that's 360 ringgit a week. That's fine. That'll get a good.
That's not bad,
That's damn
man.
good.
I got a good bit of
That's
shop.
damn good.
I can't complain of a
I
part-time
won't
job
complain
that
on-
requires me to just play music, man. Like,
Yeah.
In
Right
your
now.
room.
yeah. It's
So that get-
interesting, lah.
that-
It's
that's
interesting.
that's more than like I seen an ad for a certain for a technical staff for a certain internet company here in Malaysia recently, and that was
Is it?
that monthly pay was
Yeah.
about the exact same. and they have to
So
work
I guess
they have to work 6 days a week and travel all
Yeah.
over, installing internet into people's houses, and they earn about the same amount of money. And you're doing that for 6 hours, so I won't complain. Too
Yeah.
much. Pretty fine.
okay. One good part. I'm gonna just reveal what they give, man. I think people should know about the modern incentive because I feel there are a few live stream places that a person can do. I've been doing my research for the past months, and I even tried Bigo. Have you guys heard of Bigo?
No.
So, okay, if you guys
Big
download
O.
the app,
Yeah.
BIGO, Bigo is originally from China. People get money from live stream basically.
Okay.
So, but the thing about Bigo is I realized there's Bigo, there's Periscope, and
Yeah.
there's a few more. But Periscope is a big one under Twitter. So, but the market, the content there that people are looking for is not for music, you know what I mean? And you got a lot of trolls around. And I'm surprised that this sessionslive.com, opened by
Sessionslive.com.
sessionslive.com, is open this guy, Team, what's his second name? Team something. He's a founder of Pandora Music.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
So he founded this as well. So the thing is that his backstory is he has a place for musicians lah, which right now I think is pretty true because I don't think there's any payout there's this much. Like
That's
even
good, yeah.
investment
Yeah.
don't come in this fast. So I don't know,
Especially
man.
someone like Spotify. Did you see what they pulled just
Yeah.
in the
Yeah,
last
Damn
week?
exactly.
asshole, man.
They are
Yeah, asshole, man.
scumbags.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So the
man.
thing
Spotify.
about Sessions Live, I'm glad that they are not opposing Spotify, but they are going on a different direction.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No?
Yeah.
That gives back to the musician what they deserve to a certain point.
At least you're getting
Uh,
something tangible that's for
you
Yeah.
might-
like a 360 or 400 ringgit a week for 6
exactly.
hours work.
I'm pretty
It's
surprised,
tangible.
man.
How many plays would one of you guys have to get on Spotify to make 400 ringgit a week? It would have
Yeah,
to be.
man.
It would have to be about 50,000 plays at least.
My Spotify is not moving at all. Like,
It's a,
okay.
yeah, Spotify is cheat lah.
I got my
man.
then I got YouTube, Google AdSense on $38. Can't cash out because it's not $100.
You can only cash out with $100. Oh God.
Oh,
Yes.
serious? It's just
For
sitting
YouTube.
there.
Yeah, just sitting there chilling, you know. I'm like, okay, but this caught my attention. This really, I'm glad I gave it a chance. And,
Good man.
Cool.
Well, it's good
musically,
you're telling us about it
improving
now.
as well.
More musicians need to know about it here. Because,
Yeah.
Yeah, but I realized that
everybody's
it
struggling.
is
Like,
also,
so.
yeah, it really depends lah. It has so much potential, but at the same time, you might be. It really depends on what kind of musician, what your time frame is, what is your
Yeah.
phase of music is, you know. So
Yeah.
I'm lucky that this phase of my life, this kind of suits what I want to do right now, because I got no time to be too much out there, anyways. So this while I am hibernating, might as well I do
Yeah.
this kind of thing, hibernating from the usual Malaysian local scene or something lah.
Yeah.
You know, there are so many scenes nowadays, you know, to concentrate on.
Banyak sangat. Ya, tak
Oh
boleh
my
lah. It's
God,
different,
dude.
way different when you started. Yeah.
I mean, oh,
Well,
One
They're all in
thing
their
why-
little cocoons.
Well, take it down that path. Who did you start with? Who were the first
Okay.
bands, or actually started playing when you first started playing professionally?
who did I
Who did you play with, or did you
Oh, how
start
do you
off on
start
your
that,
own?
like, yeah.
How'd you
Okay,
start
that's
off?
Yeah.
Oh my God, from the
Sorry, man.
beginning or what?
Not
From the beginning.
we'll not go back to when you started playing that. When you
Your
started
dark
learning
past,
music.
your dark past.
Your professional life. Who was the first?
Okay.
When you first started playing in your professional life?
Okay, I think I would say my professional life starts when I joined this competition in back when I was how old? Teenager. It's called DG Celebrity. You know DG, the phone
Yeah,
like
yeah,
DG? So they organized a competition called DG Celebrity in teenagers. So I joined that and I won the competition.
Oh, excellent.
And then they brought me to tour around Malaysia, man. Like all states. I'm so surprised. So that was my first exposure towards like, you know, professional.
What do you do? I mean, do
music.
you just sing or would you
Dude,
have
I was
instruments?
I would sing and dance only, bro.
Dance.
You danced?
Yeah, like some boy band dance.
Are you
but-
serious? You're not joking here. You actually were doing like teeny bop or stuff like pure
yeah.
teeny bop or stuff. Oh, nice.
Yeah, man.
Oh man, but that's amazing, interesting. Was it rock and roll? I mean, you toured, man. I mean, like, or was
No
it?
rock and roll, man. It was no guitar. I wasn't with the guitar. I was just like, yeah. Only later on when I came to KL, I'm from Penang, right? Came to KL to work, internship in Channel V. I don't know whether you guys remember Channel V production
Yeah.
house, the channel, and then music channel, and that got me on acquainted with the right people, I guess,
Okay.
in the industry to perform.
That was
here
about
and there.
what year was that? Was that about the time I met you? Was that about
Yeah,
the
wait, bro. When I
early
just came,
2000s?
when I
Okay.
first came, right, you were one of the first guys I also met.
2000s.
So amazing.
Yeah, the 2009.
2008, 9,
2007 to
2000.
Early,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yes.
Hey, earlier
And
than that, lah. Seven or eight, like
Yeah.
that. I think.
Yeah, correct. Then Channel
I
V,
remember
then me, I work in Astro.
I remember first time met you was at. Remember there was a place called Attic, Bangsa.
Oh my God.
We
Okay,
me and Jerome were organizing a show there, and you came. And
Jerome Cooker.
you were wearing his jacket. You reminded me of Springsteen. You of Streets of Philadelphia.
Oh my.
You know the music video Streets of Philadelphia. Springsteen.
Did they have a white T-shirt? Did they have a white wife beater?
No,
on?
white T-shirt. He had his jacket. I think you
Oh
came
my God.
from Tennessee, like it's very cold, right, in studio.
I don't know, bro. I damn poyo lah. All I know is when
No,
I
but
was
it's
younger,
cool.
I was so poyo, bro.
No, but you didn't look for you. You look like, hey, this guy look like Springsteen rock, man.
Oh my God.
That was cool.
But musically, I'm a very rock guy lah. Musically, ever since I started, I was in a rock band in my school, like a rock band lah. We played Creed, we played Metallica, and all the stuff. I was a singer. I didn't know how to play guitar. I was just singing rock
Okay,
songs, screaming, and just having fun, you know. So rock has always been inside, enhance the guitar as well. I never stop playing it, no matter what, you know. Like rock is always there. And then as I progress right now, I guess I just play all type of music. I don't care
Yeah,
anymore.
Charlie Makan.
Yeah, Charlie Makan, and I guess it's good for the mind also because, I feel it's better for the mind to just like, it's like I accept everyone, fine, you know.
True.
That way. Yeah.
And
See, when Ray was in that competition, right? So he was my senior in college, you know.
Yeah.
So it was like big thing. Like everybody's like, "Whoa, there comes the DG celebrity."
Oh my God. Damn shit, bro. I don't know, man.
And then when Ray goes on tour, you just won't see Ray in college. Like, wow.
Wah, ke ponteng, yeah.
Oh, really?
Did you just go to an all boys school or was it mixed school?
No, it was a college. It was like I was in mass communication college, KDU.
ADU college.
Okay, cool.
Wait, Fabian,
Slang.
sometimes it's like when I look back at the past, right? I can't believe I did all that, man. It's like, and then suddenly I
That's
settled down, got
interesting.
kids, right? It's like everything just so fast, and then it's just like, whoa, the flashback. When you have kids, right? Everything flashback even faster, right? Ask me like flashback to a younger life, all the things you have done, and then all the things you're not doing now.
You know, Ray is actually also one of my influences before I started playing music live in KL.
Thanks, man.
I still remember when I first moved to KL, right? I was still with my ex-girlfriend then. And then because we both went to the same college and we all know Ray. So we're like, hey, come on, let's go and check out Ray lah. You know, let's go and check out his show. At the time, Ray was playing at Lepak Cafe, Kelana Jaya.
Oh, classic.
Kelama
And then-
tu.
I think it was Ray. I remember
Tamas.
Musa was playing also. Musa was playing that night also.
That time back then Awi also got come and once in a while jalan-jalan.
Oh yeah.
Yuna also got come. Yuna also came lah.
Yes.
There was a time, man. Yuna was around. Come try out. Okay, jom.
So lepak lah. And then Ray was the one who ajak me pergi Laila's Cafe.
Yeah.
Laila's Cafe.
No, I was so happy
Laila's
that you're doing
to-
music, man.
Yeah.
I was like so happy you're doing
Because
music.
that one night Ray came out and then we were chilling, isap rokok kat luar and then he's like, bro, when am I going to watch you perform? And I'm like, don't want lah, shy lah, no lah, lah.
Awesome.
How'd you
Damn,
Wow.
2008, 2009.
I always knew you got it in you, man. You
Oh,
got the soul,
he's
bro.
definitely got it on him. No doubt about
Yeah.
that. Definitely in Fabian. I'm glad.
Yeah.
I'm glad you influenced to get it out of him. Then that's good.
Fabian got a lot of soul, man.
So you ended up the M fucking Ashwin. God bless you. I'm very sorry you had to go through that stage in your life. With that fucking idiot.
Oh yeah, Ray Cheong Trio. Ray Cheong
Oh, why?
Trio.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, I actually had a Ray Cheong trio. So actually, honestly, that's one of the best days of my life as well. To be able to be in a band.
Playing with
And then
Ash?
after-
Really? That was the best days of your life? I thought it would
Okay,
be
oh,
the worst
oh,
days. It's a
you-
horrible scenario with playing with that guy.
I mean,
Ash knows I love him. He knows I love him.
he's an old friend. He's an old friend. So
He's great. Ash Penang boys.
Yeah.
Was it all Penang boys then? I take it.
yeah, he's actually my classmate and everything, man.
Really?
We go
way back.
really way
Oh,
back,
you
man.
back in, yeah. So who was in the trio? You, Ash, and
Zaim.
Zaim on bass. Okay.
Yes.
Is Zaim from
Then,
Penang as well, or did you just get
No,
him on his
Zaim.
own?
We actually found him on Jam Tank. Remember Jam Tank?
Them tech.
Yeah. There
No
was a
idea what
Jam
there was a forum. There's a forum in Malaysia called Jam Tank where Malaysian musicians find each other and like sell
Okay.
products and stuff.
It's like
it was the
Tinder for
beginning.
musicians in Malaysia, was it?
Oh,
Yeah,
that was
mostly
alternate
with-
universe.
Alternate universe. Yeah, it was
Hey,
like
it's still around, lah.
It's on Facebook.
Now it's a Facebook page lah.
Yeah, it's
Now,
on Facebook, lah,
now
yeah.
we're all connected, even better. But those were the days.
Yeah, there was,
But-
there was
Correct,
something
correct.
similar. There was something similar in Northern Ireland called Fast Food for a long, long time. It's just where wasn't just fine music. It was just where everybody went
Yeah.
to complain about,
Yes.
to complain
This
about
pre-social
everybody
media,
else.
right?
It was just,
Yeah, pre-social
yeah,
media
it was just a bitching session. That's all it was. Just complaining.
Yeah,
about
it
everybody
is,
else.
it
That's
is.
all it was.
Yeah.
Like,
So cool.
it was
And,
Jam tech.
good.
Oh man, classic. Oh, but remember you used to organize shows, manga sessions, Tropicana
Yeah.
Mall, man.
Hey,
That was classic.
you know, I'm so glad to be
Good
talking to
nights.
you guys because I think you guys really seen me from the beginning.
Yeah,
Like
man.
it's so cool. I'm talking to Fabian and Azmi who's really seen me in and out. And like, we still keep in touch. And it's so great. It's such a good feeling, man. Yeah, I did organize shows back then. The passion was so much when I was really like I believe in Malaysian music so much. Just believe in music so much, like that I feel it has to be done. So somehow it was done. It was like 52 weeks of non-stop every Monday in Tropicana Mall, and I still
Nice.
have that poster. The poster is somewhere here. I still have
Oh,
the poster. It's
sweet.
called Manga Session.
Yeah, dude.
And,
Excuse me.
always proud of that, man. Always proud
Was
of
it just
that.
an
It's
open?
like
Was it an open mic session, or was there a headline band and then everybody else played?
headline. Yeah.
Okay.
You know what? Yeah, it was a headline band, and
Wow,
let me
there's some
see,
wild
let me see
nights.
what I can find. Let me see.
Some nights I don't remember.
Yeah, those are the days where the nights you can't remember because we had
What
so
was
much.
the name of
We
the,
were all so drunk and stuff.
what was the
Okay,
name of the bar in Tropicana?
Oh,
Tropic,
yeah, what's the name? Huh?
what's the
The
wait,
corner
wait,
lot now is every
Correct,
time I
it's the
go,
corner lot,
I
yeah.
seldom go there, but if I never go there, I look at the corner like, oh man, it's some
Artista.
restaurant. Artista,
Artista.
yes. Oh man. Oh, you got a poster. Oh shit, where is it? Oh, there.
Ray's taking us on a trip.
All right, that's the tour of his room. Whoa, oh, there it is.
There you go.
Manga.
Okay,
anime.
okay. All
Hey,
right.
what does the acronym stand for, man?
music and art. Okay, can you guys hear me? Sorry.
Yeah, yeah, go ahead.
Now can, yeah.
Music and art nurturing gigs gone wild.
There you go.
No. Gone anal. Sorry, gone anal.
Gone anal.
Music and arts nurturing gigs gone anal.
There's a
sessions.
family show, right? There's a family show. Kind of stuff like that on this. It's ridiculous.
Hey, there were kids and stuff. And then 9:30 to 1 a.m. Artista Bar Restaurant
Are
Monday.
you sure?
And I got-
Are you sure that's how the kids didn't start after these fucking shows?
Oh my god. I
They
think
beget
we
kids.
we were breeding monsters back then.
Yeah. I'm sure you were.
Oh, dude, classic, man. Oh,
Yeah,
man.
that's one of the thing. Let me change back the camera. I got like these two camera. That's one
Oh,
of the
people.
Oh, professional.
that is that. Then this is the face cam.
Full lama high tech. You gotta take.
So
I gotta
much to
sign up
learn,
with-
man. So much to
Yes.
learn with this setup.
Yeah, I
bro.
know, like, we've- I think-
oh my
I
god.
think a lot of us have learned to become video producers in this fucking MCO since
Yeah.
March.
Yeah.
I mean, to get the OBS working with the Logic Pro in Mac, you have to download extra plugins because Mac do not support Mac OBS.
Do you run off Sunflower? Is it Sunflower you run it off?
I'm on Black Hole.
Oh, Black Hole.
Sunflower, Black Hole. My wife has a sunflower outside the house.
Yeah,
I used to use Sunflower.
Yeah.
The Sunflower didn't go after a while. My God, we are crazy, man. We are crazy.
Awesome, lah. Aduh. Cool.
So yeah, Derek, you should be familiar with all this stuff, right? The Sunflower didn't work after I updated my bank. I do not know why.
That because Macs are pain in the ass.
Yeah, so troublesome, man.
You update it and half the stuff doesn't work. Then
exactly.
It's just that's why I've still my original Mac is the Mac I'm using. Like it's about 5 years, and I just refuse to update the OS. I just refuse to because.
So that's good, huh? I haven't updated my.
Because because I've got so much of my stuff that I run off with all my recording software and stuff like that. I know if I update, something might stop working. Well, there's certain apps that I cut. There's certain stuff that won't work on it, but it's just silly little apps that I don't want to use anyway. Like someone goes, "Oh, you should get this app. It'll do this." I go, "I'll try it." It doesn't work, but I don't really need it. But all my main recording software, my video editing software, and all that, my like I'm doing a bit of software program and stuff like that. That all works in it. Like so, anything that I need works in it. So I wouldn't update it. Like because I know friends who've updated their Macs and have had horror stories. Just stuff doesn't work.
So I'm doing the right thing then. I don't update because I don't know how.
I would stick with it. I would stay with it. If you are going to update it, make sure you. If you are going to update it, make sure you have what do you call it? Time.
Save it.
Right? Yeah, and save it. Back up everything.
Okay.
But anyway,
it really depends on the version as well of what you're using.
Exactly.
Like if you use a lot of plugins, right? Be careful of that.
It's a nightmare.
My basic.
So we're about to end part one. So in part two, we'll just continue this nice conversation anyway. So we'll just continue on with the conversation in about 5 minutes.
Yep.
We'll see you in
5 minute break,
minutes, guys. Yeah, 5 minute break, guys. Okay. Ray's lost the plot already. So okay, we'll see you in about 5 minutes, guys. And we're back with part two of the Ray Cheong podcast, and we're thankfully his lordship has decided to grace us with his presence. Brendan the Cruz has come on board. Thank you very much.
Thanks. Once in a while, you got to be late.
Ray, sorry. It's fashionably late. It's okay, man. It's okay. We had a good conversation earlier.
Yes,
and we're gonna have more.
We're
gonna have more fun after this.
You missed the cross, Brendan.
Let's do a quick 20-second recap of what happened in the first
absolutely not. You snooze, you lose. Fuck you.
No, in the waiting room, you snooze. It's all right. You get up and your friends catch.
Yeah, you can catch up fucking next week.
You have to watch it.
Watch the fucking podcast.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
The devil is here.
What's up, like guys?
Is here. I got the devil's voice.
So Ray, usually we start the show with you telling us your journey.
He's already told us his journey.
We were from teenager till
how did you get you got playing with Pixie Lot? How did that come about?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. There was a period of time in my life where I was like a session guitarist. Yeah. So I played for Pixie Lord. Played for Yannick Bovy. This I would call him the European version of Michael Bublé a bit because he sounds really good, really jazzy and stuff.
Michael Bublé is European. What are you talking about?
Yeah, a European. Oh, Michael Bublé. Michael Bublé is Canadian.
Is he?
I
thought he was English.
Yeah, Michael Bublé. No, he's Canadian. The guy is Canadian. So
Derek, you're wrong. Let's take a moment and savor this for a while.
Yeah, savor
Derek,
my God.
Yeah, let's just.
I was convinced he was English. There's me. Fuck me then.
No, he's Canadian. The guy is Canadian. That's why. So the guy is very chill out. So
what is it?
How did that come about? Yeah. How did it come about? You sessioning. How did it come about?
Actually, I guess through Facebook work and people just call me up and like say, hey, you play the acoustic guitar. I think because I am so used to playing acoustic guitar for another person to sing, right? So people know that, and I like to do that. I like to accompany like another singer to just do their stuff. So yeah, I guess I got really lucky in that sense, I guess.
Where
And
was
then
the?
yeah.
No, continue.
Yeah, and then I session for Salam as well.
Okay.
Salam music as well.
Yeah.
That was fun. And
When they
then
did Amsterdam and all.
yeah. Oh no, Amsterdam. No, that was after that. I was before. I was doing more. I did the first album, the Alama album. Yeah, the first album.
You
And
played
I
on the
think
album?
I recorded. Yeah, I recorded some tracks also inside in Amsterdam in his house.
Okay. Cool.
Then yeah, that was one part. Then
There was a
later
period
on,
you went to you spent some time in the UK with Sham.
oh,
Hitting
that
the
was
clubs,
when I recorded the album, which is yeah, the album somewhere. Should put it up, right? What the hell, man? What the hell, man?
Is that right?
I recorded Live in London album in London when I was traveling there for a few months, basking around lah, and getting the experience like what we always watch, right? We always dream of, and I guess I got that for myself, and recorded the album in London, just the 5 tracks of my original tunes. And till now, that's about it. The album, and also a live recording in No Black Tie with the Ray Cheong trio.
Okay. Cool.
So I really need to come up with something new. Actually, I wish I can. I want to put modern beats into the song that I do. I want to work with someone for my upcoming tunes actually. And for the old tunes, I just want to do everything because nothing has been done till today. It's all live recording. You know what I mean?
I think you should try. You should try
So
Melina.
you don't have
Melina
a-
Williams as producer.
Yeah, I mean,
Studio.
I want to see with the
I think
time that I have. Yeah.
Melina would be perfect.
Oh, that'd be awesome, man. That'd be
Melina's a
that'd be
fantastic
an
producer.
honor.
She's a fantastic
Yeah.
producer. Like, since she's worked with so many different varieties of musicians.
Yeah.
Like she's recently done Reza
I agree.
Saleh's new album. So
Those are giants, man. Those are great artists to work with. I mean, honestly, right now I blame myself. It's more like I am not executing it, so I need to execute that move.
Well, you
So
had a
you've
lot of
not-
phases. I suppose you were just jumping. So I think now it's a good time to kind
Exactly. It does feel that it's coming soon because for the past years you can see like I've been doing like wedding shows and stuff just to work and stuff. And then right now things are settling down a bit. And COVID is like a reset, you know.
Yeah.
Like a reset to everything. So it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. It's like a fair game for everyone in the world now.
okay,
So
cool. Where was
So
the?
Ray, you have
Sorry.
not recorded a studio, done a studio recording of a song yet?
no, never.
Wow.
All live.
I should.
all
I
live.
really should.
Now you're giving Brandon ideas already.
Yeah,
Now
you need to
giving
sort
me
that out.
ideas.
Hey,
We got a
I'll
nice
be so
studio
ha-
here, Ray. Please.
I'll be so happy, man. I'll be so happy, bro. I'm just like waiting for the right opportunity, the right person to.
just have to
work
pick a
with.
day. Pick a day.
Yeah,
and
hey,
come in.
serious, Brandon, on, bro.
Serious, bro,
I got
serious.
so many songs, but I just like need to. Okay, let's choose one song and just get on with it and
Yeah,
just
bro.
make something listenable with it.
Correct.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just press right now. I just press record, play everything.
Correct.
That's how I do it.
Asmil is the OG of releasing albums.
yeah.
Asmil.
Oh my God, Asmil is a true inspiration to me. Like since the beginning, man. Asmil is like the taiko in my eyes. Has always been. When I first came to KL, I was so in awe when I watched Asmil perform. I was like, this is what I call the real person. The real music is out, you know. This is Malaysian music. For the first time, I actually felt music in Malaysia was really cool because of Asmil as well. Asmil,
Alright.
Asamat. Hey, that's really true, bro. That's true.
No,
Asmil,
it's definitely nothing if it's not authentic Malaysian.
yeah,
definitely
very
authentic.
authentic.
Malaysian,
Asmil, you
yeah.
should be the flag of Malaysian independent music.
He's Bob Dylan,
Just be
bro.
Asmil, you know.
Yeah. So authenticity is so hard to find. It's so hard to reach, honestly, because we tend to fabricate our own brains with everything. And it,
There
as
should-
for myself,
no,
musically as well, it's the same thing.
There's
Yeah,
too many local
fabrication.
musicians. Too many local musicians trying to be sound like they're from the UK or the States.
Yeah.
Asmil
That's true.
sounds like he's from Malaysia. There's
From
nowhere else. Like you can hear his influences, obviously, like the Springsteen's in there, Dylan's in there,
Yeah.
obviously, but it's authentically Malaysian. There's nowhere else it sounds like it's.
Agree, man. Like,
Cool.
I think music, like the background music, we say the vocals and the background music, right? We have a vocal to guide you to what the listener need to get in. So, yeah, Asmil brings the language the way it should be, sung from like just a good vibration. And this is one vibration that Malaysia must always have, that kind of thing.
Yeah, music should always be
that's
a
a good line,
feel,
La Ray. That's a good one.
good vibration. Yeah.
Good vibration. Yeah.
So that's
all about.
Asmil to me, and and apart from that, I've been in a lot of tours with Asmil as well.
Remember Melaka?
Yeah, I mean, we did music together, along these years, and he inspired me. And after that, knowing Asmil is also a lecturer, you see, Asmil, and musicianship. What I learned from all this is like we are a person that chooses music is actually more professional than we think. It's actually one of the most hardest thing to do for
That's
oneself.
True.
Yeah.
That's true.
So
for oneself, that's important. Yeah.
For oneself. So yeah, Asmil, you have always been the epitome, bro. Epitome.
Oh, good. It's it's not in vain. All those.
Hey, I still I got all his album, man. His album is just all in the CD place. I got all the local albums.
See, the good thing about physical albums, you can intrude people's houses.
Yeah, and now it's novelty. Actually, if I would come out with a new album, I would definitely print out CD because it's a type of novelty now.
Yeah,
it's like novelty, man. It's like you can't get nowadays because we got so many things in the world, right? Rare stuff is the shit to go, man.
There's probably more people who own fucking record players these days than own CD players.
Exactly.
That's funny. Yeah.
People have some authenticity with fucking a record player. It's something like you cherish. I don't give a shit about a CD player.
Yeah. Novelty,
cassettes,
bro.
Get a cassette.
Even cassettes, there's probably more cassette players running about.
Asmil, do you still have a cassette player? Any of you have one?
Hey, good question. I got right behind me.
My god, yeah.
Oh my god, yeah.
I traded that for a car,
Here's the question. Is there a cassette in it? And if so, what is it?
Oh, God. It was.
It's his cassette, lah. It's his cassette inside.
Yeah, man.
See if he's playing his old music, I'm gonna be very upset.
No, there's no cassette now, but I had like all my cassettes I was digging and found my cassettes from the 90s.
Wow.
Still working. So it's like, hey, it still works,
That's too soon. These cassettes should be from the 80s. Cassettes was a perfectly 80s era.
Yeah.
Hey, Asmil, how many CDs you printed?
I have,
for this one new album.
Oh, this one new album. I printed 1,000.
You should try to. This is a suggestion, right? You should try to put it on Shopee, bro.
Oh yeah.
Because
I found one of mine also, lah.
Yeah, because
Shopee.
Something they were on Carousel. They were selling my CD after.
Yeah.
I don't know, a year of releasing it.
Are you serious? Someone was trying to sell your CD.
Yeah, dude. But fuck it, lah.
No, but what Ray's saying is we should open our own shop. Yvonne was telling my wife's telling me we should put it there.
Shopee. Because I feel this is the thing. I was talking about novelties earlier, right? Novelties like this occurs to me as I was doing live stream these few months that this new world, we are so spoiled with choices, right? That when we don't have a choice but to listen to the person as it is on the spot, and we can interact. That is a novelty. So right there, you have cassette is a novelty. You have because novelty, what it does is it gives you personality, bro. It gives the individual personality, concrete personality. It's not digital. This is what I realized when I have kids. I realize my kids, they love the iPad, and I give them lots of iPad time. And I do not really I set a time. I do not really set the time. I'm like, I do limit them. Like if too much is too much, but at the same time they control themselves. I realize that they end up controlling themselves. But the physical books still mean a lot to them, regardless.
That's
then
good.
I realized it's about novelty. It's about novelty, man. Like the kids do not care about they learn from digital stuff. They know it is from a physical world, and it is cooler if it's physical.
That's true. Yeah, nothing. You can't have bedtime. I do my bedtime stories. My kid, it's gotta be a book. They're the one picking the book.
It would have to be a book. You couldn't do it. You couldn't do an iPad.
Yeah, the thing. Yeah, come on.
That would seem so.
They probably won't sleep. No, because the blue light.
Yeah. Define the brain, like because
definitely
there's something about reading a physical book that makes it tires your eyes out. You probably fall asleep.
Yeah, exactly. It's so true. It's so true. The school was so hard, right?
Oh man, hey, I want a glass of wine, Derek. I want a glass of wine.
Hey, upload. Just Google Drive.
Oh man, in the future, bro. In the future.
I'll upload.
Soon.
I'll upload it to the cloud.
Soon, Asmil. It will happen soon, Asmil.
Yes,
I'll tell you what.
Just
In
save
the
it in your...
next 5.
Yeah, just save all your alcohol in the
Mind
cloud.
you, I wouldn't really call what I'm drinking wine because this is from Speed Mart and cost me 30 ringgit, so it's not really.
Sure, it's wine. Sure.
You're one of us, Derek. You're one of us.
I am a working class scumbag from Ireland. I will buy the cheapest alcohol I can find.
Just make sure that
I
it's
will
wine.
never.
Man.
It wouldn't matter. It would not matter to me if I was an absolute billionaire. I would still find the fucking cheapest alcohol.
Wine would be the
Speedmart
best.
is legit, man.
Thing.
You know what I want to look for? I want to look for a Speedmart cap, man. Like, I never.
Hey,
Don't
you
have
know
right?
the founder of Speedmart is actually like a guy with.
Oh yeah.
It's a guy with polio.
Yes.
Yeah, and the story is quite hebat, right? Actually the Speedmart, the story is inspiring, like really inspiring stuff.
Yeah. He doesn't show off, right? It doesn't go on.
Yeah, he's really handicapped and stuff, you know, like really give the handicapped people jobs and stuff. It's like wow.
Yeah, like Speedmart's always good for things like that. Yeah.
Fabian, what do you say?
Is Speedmart older than KK Mart?
Yeah. KK Mart Negeri Sembilan is from KK Mart from where?
I enjoy the way I'm stroking my beard, thinking here to see if I know the answer to this question when I have no clue at all about the answer.
7-Eleven is brought in by the royalties from Negeri Sembilan. That's what I know.
Okay.
Yeah. That's
Okay,
how 7-Eleven
wait.
came in.
KK Mart was
2001.
2001.
Yeah, we need somebody to
see
go
that. That's the problem with the internet. It ruins gibberish conversations between friends. It ruins the ability for 5 friends to just come out with nonsense, thinking they know what they're talking about.
Hey,
see, if you hadn't known Michael Bublé was from Canada, I would have bullshitted for about an hour, half an hour about how English he is.
KK Mart was 2001. 99 Speed Mart was 1987.
Oh, there we go.
Wow.
Oh, 97. Oh my
Wow.
God, dude! It was like a mini mart back then. Could you imagine?
Yeah, that means different branding
Yes,
lah.
87.
Wow,
Seems
bro.
like
No,
long
because-
time
no,
ago.
No, it started as not called 99 Speedmart, some other name. But, it was established, I think.
Oh, okay.
That brand we
are
see as
such-
Speedmart came later, yeah.
We are so smart
Dekat
people,
lagi
right?
murah.
Because of the internet.
Yeah.
Fuck. I don't know about that.
No, five years from now, I realize
you-
I think we are gonna be all in VR mode in 5
All
years
you
from now.
need to do is go on Facebook at the moment and watch everybody lose their minds about Trump and Biden and see how smart human beings actually are. Like, fucking idiots.
Hey, whoever wins is gonna be a shithole, man.
They're all morons. And they're all
Yeah.
morons. Like,
Whoever wins is gonna be quite a dark era for a while.
Yeah,
I think.
man.
Yeah.
That's true.
like,
Yeah, like you know what's scary? I really hope that I personally don't want Trump to win because Trump has turned Chinese, like Asian American, right? To them, Asian American is Chinese.
Trump-
like me.
Asian
So I want to
American-
go.
Asian
I wanna
Americans
go
are the
there
most,
to the-
but
to
Asian
the-
Americans are the most successful race in America.
Is it?
That's true.
Asian,
is
by
that-
every metric, you can if you write down a list of variables to establish how successful a race is within their society at large, Asian Americans
Asian?
are the most highest average wage, most college graduates, most PhD graduates, most business owners,
Yeah.
happiest within their communities. Asian Americans across the board are kicking everybody's asses. And
No.
and you know why you never
That's
hear about
fine,
it?
that's-
Because no one
yeah.
wants to mention it because they ruin the narrative that Trump. Yeah, everybody goes,
No, that-
America's racist,
that's
and then
right.
you've got Asian Americans kicking everybody's ass because no one talks about Asian Americans. And you know why? Because Asian Americans just follow the simple 3 variables of how to be successful in America: stay in school, get a job, get married. very easy.
Yeah, that's true.
They believe in compound interest.
Yeah.
Compound interest. So, but anyway, that is right. But the problem is the stigma, not stigma, the way the way
Trump
Asian American is Chinese.
No,
COVID is China.
The way Trump
China.
The way Trump framed the whole COVID thing by blaming the Chinese, and let's correct it. It was the Chinese government who did hide a lot of things that was going on. Like
it was possible, man. I would still say anything is possible.
The way Trump framed it, it opened the door for a lot of morons to then blame anybody who looked Asian for COVID.
And now I got like Asian American friends. I got like my Asian American friends getting harassed over there.
Trump could have blamed the Communist Chinese Party quite easily without blaming Chinese people. He could have framed it in a better way where he could legitimately said that the government of China hid this for a long time and now it's released to the world. And we could have blamed communism, which communism always fucks things up.
Yeah.
Without blaming the Chinese people.
It'd be too sophisticated concept with the rednecks. We say government.
Exactly.
It would have been too sophisticated concept for Trump. Trump doesn't. Trump deals in fucking.
China's the government.
Yeah. Trump deals in Trump. Trump deals only on Trump. So like Trump. Like there's a clip in there was an episode of Simpsons where it's the Republican of Springfield are meeting, the usual it's kind of like a satanic cult, and it's like Bob Dole's there, and Bob Dole goes, Bob Dole wants to hear more about what Bob Dole says. Bob Dole. That's just Trump. Trump just wants to hear more about Trump, and then Trump, and more Trump. So
Derek, are you from America? Are you from US?
Huh?
Are you American? You're American. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. No wonder. All right.
Yeah.
So, are you
This
from
is the
Biden or
Asian
Trump?
American. This is the Asian American thing just coming right back at you.
Ah.
Derek, where are you from? Greece?
No,
Where?
I'm Irish.
Where?
I'm Irish.
Are you from Spain?
You're Irish,
Where?
man.
Very, very, very Irish.
Hey, that's nice. But you lost all your accent, bro.
Fuck off.
You don't have any Irish accent at all, bro.
You know why you're not Ray?
No.
You know why
I
you're
have
not
a very strong Irish accent.
Ray, you know why he lost it or not? It's
Ah.
all the wine from the 99 Speed Mart.
99 Speed Mart gone.
Gone already.
I see.
Yeah,
I see.
wine
Cool,
in
bro.
its loosest form, like.
When I first met Derek, which was
2014.
5 years ago,
6 years ago.
6 years ago, which was roughly about the time you had just arrived.
Yeah.
You arrived here, what, 7 years ago? 6 years ago?
6 years ago, 2014.
I had no idea what he was saying, Ray.
Oh, that
I had
very
no
thick,
idea.
thick
No,
accent.
it's not a thick. My
Ah.
accent's still exactly the same because I have to edit this podcast, so I hear my horrible accent, so I sound exactly like I'm from Donegal. I don't. It's just that I spoke about 3 times faster then. So we speak very fast.
And his lips were 3 times more closed as well.
So I had to learn.
You're right. You're right, Derek. You're speaking slower. So
I had to learn to tooth. My wife had to tell me to do 2 things: slow down and enunciate. Because where we're from, we don't enunciate and we don't slow. It's just like. Blah, 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 blah.
But in Ireland, everybody roughly speaks like that as
No.
well.
Everybody speaks fast, but like the North people speak. They've got a kind of deep guttural accent. The further south you go, that's where you get the kind of leprechaun. That you all think that
You get a
that's an
leprechaun
Irish
from the
accent.
north.
It's all you think is an Irish accent. The further south you go, the higher pitch the voices are. The more higher pitch. And when you get the Cork at the very bottom, it's really, really high pitched. Men talking a really.
Oh wow.
It's really weird, like, and they're very difficult to understand even for us, like, so.
Okay lah, Malaysia not that bad lah. Me guys are from Penang, Fabian and Ray. I mean,
Penang.
we still understand each other.
Oh, you can't understand. You guys can't understand Clanton or Terengganu Malay.
Oh, I can.
Oh, you speak Malay?
I'm used to it. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
I
you're
speak
used to it.
Malay,
Okay.
I'm used to it. I'm used to it.
But I
like Kelantan or Terengganu.
I know guys who can they speak KL Malay,
I
but they
knew- I
can't
knew.
understand Terengganu Malay at
Yeah.
all. They're like, what the fuck's
Yeah.
going on?
Yeah. Yeah.
It literally
That's the
just sounds
beauty
like another
beauty of
language.
Malaysia. Beauty
Yeah.
of Malaysia, man. The I always love the different accent. Wow. Then you go to Sabah, Sarawak, it's a whole different world.
Oh, they're just super chill.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh,
Or
very
speaks.
nice.
Some people speak Subangai or Damansari.
Tak ada lah. Very good.
How?
Okay.
Oh,
so
man.
how?
Don't want. Don't want.
I guess you know what? I
What?
think
Don't want.
since Brandon came in, we just been like talking
Nonsense.
Since I came in,
Since Brandon came, we were talking
Oh,
about some
yeah.
serious stuff before this, man. Brandon.
But Ray, this is what this
Yeah.
podcast is. This podcast is it's got no format. It's a free flowing form. Like it's like jazz. It's just free flowing nonsense.
Ooh.
Improvise.
But I like the concept of the waiting room, guys. I hope this turns out well, and
Well,
all the
we're-
best to you guys as well.
we're,
you know?
we're, this is the 18th episode now, so we're not doing too
Yeah.
bad.
I think that was Ray just trying to end the show. For
Yeah,
us.
Ray, you want to
It's like, guys, I'm done.
You're
It's like,
get
you
away
know,
with it?
talking nonsense.
I'm dumb as bullshit.
What
Take
is
your
fucking
subtle way
waiting
out.
room nonsense?
Yeah, it's just subtle way. Well, it is.
I think it's
after-
a really good. It's a
It
really
is-
good idea,
it is-
man. I love
it is-
podcasts, man.
It is after 10, and you do have another thing starting now in about.
I
about
still
20 minutes.
got
20 minutes,
all
but
right,
we-
chilling out.
We
yeah.
need to give you a
What is
break.
this,
I mean.
the sessions thing, Ray?
Yeah. I was talking earlier about sessions live.
Ray makes some
where,
decent money doing it. Like, Brent, you
Yeah.
guys, you should look.
I
into it.
just cashed out 25 USD. Boom.
Oh, so you did it, huh?
yeah,
you-
I
you-
actually found it. Like, it was the old
Yes.
one. Yeah.
So the cashed out you will receive like probably 45 days later.
Yeah, correct. I got an
So-
email for it and stuff. So that's what-
45 days later.
Yeah.
Hey, that's like just saving money in the bank, lah.
It's a compound interest, bro. It's a compound. Because after a while, I'm
Yeah,
doing
you know
like
who gets the interest?
No.
The company who runs the thing.
Yeah.
They get the interest.
So Brandon,
like,
if it
yeah,
suits your
so-
time, you
yeah.
just do it, lah, Brandon. It's like I
Yeah.
think it's okay, lah.
It's-
Musically also, you'll be improving so much. You'll be practicing your music non-stop. You'll be
Correct.
like, to me, that is the main part when I do all this, like just get sharpening up what we can do. And also, I play all my originals there, man. It's a
Yeah.
Okay,
I-
we need to get,
yeah.
we need to get your originals recorded. Then have you got so much original? They have to. Get
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ray,
Oh,
Oh,
after
Brandon,
this,
I gotta find
honestly,
you, okay?
Yeah.
No joke. Like,
I'll mix them, Ray. So get them recorded with
Okay.
Brandon, and I'll mix them.
I
So-
record a
Okay,
demo
there you go.
first. I record like a demo. I record like a for me, just me and myself at home.
Yeah, yeah.
And then
Send them.
work
Send
from
them.
there.
And then
there.
I'll
Like
mix
bass
them
track.
off, and Brendan can record
Nice.
them. So
Hey,
like,
this is cool, man. Okay,
Yeah,
I
no
choose a
joke,
song. I choose a
started
song.
already.
Wow.
if you
man.
if you need a reference for how it might sound, you can listen to the recent record I released that was done in this room, and Derek mixed it, and we got somebody to master it as well.
in the
Cool, man.
UK.
Mm.
So
Actually, you know what? Once we are done with the thing, all of us have registered with Spotify and DistroKid and all the stuff, right?
Yeah.
Actually, that's where it gets easier for us to just write our names in and you know, I would say I don't know if people are doing this, but you know, like in Spotify, just put all your people that you work with
Yeah.
in the share, right?
Spotify.
Yeah.
Can lah.
Oh,
Can.
I mean, I'm
you
using
hate
DistroKid
Spotify,
lah,
but you have a Facebook account.
Yeah. I mean, we basically these are the tools that we have to live with now.
Yeah, I know.
anyway,
It's ridiculous. Like,
Correct.
Like,
Like that shit.
I literally did a Spotify list today for a friend back home, like of because he was the guy who managed the venue that I used to run gigs in, so he does his own Spotify list for the venue, and he asked me to do a Spotify list for all the bands who played when I promoted the gig night, like all the Northern Ireland bands. So I was like, okay, so I did a Spotify list of all those bands. A lot of them aren't online; they don't have a Spotify account. So, but I did as many as I could, and now, as I was doing it, I was killing myself. I was like, I fucking hate doing this because I hate Spotify. Like, and the worst thing about if you read the post I did yesterday, there's a friend of mine who works for Spotify in Sweden, and it was him. He posts underneath it, like, so there's a tiny bit of an argument going on between me and him. Like,
Oh, shit.
this argument's been going on for a long time between me and him. Like, you can see it. He goes, he posts, he goes, yeah, wankers. Why should they promote people's? Why should they promote people's music for free? But he's saying that sarcastically. because he works for Spotify. He thinks
Oh.
they should be
He
charging
won't,
music.
he won't get into trouble for saying things like that.
He's not calling. He's saying Spotify. He's saying
for
wankers.
Spotify.
He's saying that as an Irish sarcastically way, like meaning
Yeah.
Spotify.
Yeah, but
should be
even
charged.
even saying it sarcastically, is he not? going
I
to
don't know.
get into
I think it's pretty open and
He
free
got
back
lucky.
home. Like,
Yeah.
I think it's pretty open and free back home to be like they having an argument about it. And he wanted
That's
me.
true.
He wanted to get into a debate. Me, I'm just not bothered debating because like what they pulled, what Spotify pulled this week is absolute disgusting. In my view, like
What was that?
what they were doing. They were
the
they're
less
telling
royalties
musicians,
for
they're
more
telling
exposure.
less royalties for more exposure. That's what
That's bullshit.
Spotify were offering musicians. That's
Oh yeah, that's the latest
less
thing.
royalties for more exposure in this current crisis where musicians are dying. Where literally
And
music is
as if there's any royalties to begin
yeah,
with. Like,
as if there's any royalties at the moment. Anyway, like
Yeah,
I
correct.
want to take my 5 cents a month.
it's like
The
it's like
bully in school.
it's like a guy going. It's like a guy going. You know that punch to the face I'm giving you every week. Yeah, I just want to give you. Can I give it to you a wee bit harder? Can I punch you just a slightly wee bit harder? Like,
Oh my god, it's so funny. Oh,
so
That's so funny.
yeah. So
damn funny. Derek.
I think we'll leave it at that, Ray. Thank you very much for jumping in and joining us for this podcast. We will get you recorded as soon as possible to get some of your original
We're
music
gonna
out
get
there.
that recorded.
Yeah, we'll get
man.
your original music out there as quick as we possibly can. Ray Cheong, this is your, we usually give the last minute to you. What have you got coming up? We'll leave everything over to you now for the last minute. Just tell us what you've got coming up and give us your links, your Instagram, your Facebook, what for
Your
people to
Spotify.
jump on.
Yeah.
promo yourself.
Awesome, bro. Hey guys, I love being in this podcast, bro. Don't get me wrong, bro. Like,
No lah, just joking.
I listen.
Ray,
I'm sure all of you guys are you guys like Joe Rogan people, right? I'm sure. right?
Yeah, we're all joking.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we all do, right? It's Joe Rogan every time what he talks about. Yeah. So I think he's a great inspiration to why podcasting is so important. It's not about it's not about popular what, but getting it out is so important.
Yeah.
Like
Mm.
to show what is current, like what is present. Like this is how I would say podcast is not fabricated most of the time. That's why it's so important.
It's long form conversations that's important. Unedited long form conversations that allows questions and answers to form and evolve rather than just snippets that can be chopped up and then interpreted in different ways. The best thing about podcasts is like if you watch it properly, you're going to get you'll get a proper answer to these stuff, and you're not going to get some sort of 3-minute snippet you see on the news or something like that there, which is horrendous. Like
baby.
baby time.
and that kind of stuff. And
Okay, guys.
Do you have to do you have to put the kids to sleep tonight?
Yeah. Every night I do the bedtime reading.
Oh, you are the bedtime now.
Yeah. Then
Thank
I
God my
also
wife is
kinda-
the bedtime.
Oh,
Means
yeah.
Your wife is not at home or what?
No, she's around, but bedtime reading
bedtime
is my
daddy.
duty.
Wow.
I
Okay.
practice my radio voice.
Modern man.
Oh, that's good. Hey, that's so true, man. Reading is not easy, bro. Reading. Oh my God, reading those books. It's a long length. But you're a teacher, bro. You're good at it.
Wait,
It's not fair.
Easy lah.
Yeah. So good.
okay,
man.
guys, we've come to the end of the podcast. So, Ray Cheong, thank you very, very much.
Thank you
Thank
for
you.
having
Have
me,
a good one.
guys.
I don't
Number-
think
Thank you.
Ray used up his last minute saying anything.
I think Ray stopped his last minute thing himself.
we just diverted and went somewhere.
It's all right, man. We still got 6 minutes if you want to talk about anything. Okay,
Correct, that's
Brendan.
true.
Let's ask about
Ray,
some
Ray,
musical questions.
You've got the last minute. Go tell us what
tell
you got
us,
coming
yeah.
on. What you got
Okay,
coming up?
yeah,
What's your
alright.
plan?
Self-promo.
This is your self-promotion
Ah.
phase of the podcast. Go. This is all yours now.
Okay, so my name is Ray Cheong, and I am a musician. I'm a musician from Penang. No,
Do you like to take long
so
walks?
I guess what's gonna happen in the future is I gotta record the songs down. I think I'm excited for myself also to hear what's gonna come out. Of when you work with other people in your own song, right? That's the best part, man. To hear
Yeah.
what's gonna come out. Wow, how it's gonna sound like. I think that's the best experience. So as a musician, being a musician for so long, I realized that it's just to be a musician. Like it's as easy as that. We have gone through so long 10 years or more psychologically screwing ourselves of what we should be, and and in the end we realize that we are already who we are, and the next step I would like to take right now as a musician is to just, I think I'm ready to do the songs, as I learned so much musically myself, and it will be available, hopefully a music video too and everything. But first, people gotta wait up from the producer Brendan James the Cruz will record
Yo!
song. So I guess that's next news.
Where did that come from? Cool,
Yeah.
nice. That was nice
And
to hear.
right now, people can watch me on the sessions live, and also if you, I was talking earlier about the yoga gig that Malaysians can't really participate in the yoga event yet, the private Zoom event, because of the time frame. But hopefully we can have one for this side of the world to enjoy. I think people like the concept of
Sounds like
live
a concept.
music,
Yeah.
new age stuff. You know, some
Yeah.
bullshit
I think
shit.
you should. I think you should hook up with Melissa Endo.
Yeah, I know. Okay, we don't personally know each other yet, but I
Melissa,
have a feeling the time will come.
Yeah, because Melissa's in that new age stuff. She's in the yoga and she's a musician, and I think that concept. And she's here in Malaysia, so I think that concept, if you wanted to bring it for the local time zone, would work fantastically well together, like with you and her. So
I like her, man. Melissa is a very spiritual person.
Yeah, very very spiritual.
So I really like that about her, because it's hard to find someone.
Well, if you want me to make a connection, because Melissa's a good friend of mine, I can.
No,
I can
actually, I was saying I have a feeling I'm gonna meet her is because my wife as well meets her outside, because and she works as well, and they spoke about it as well.
Cool.
And I think they know what's going on. I would like to propose that kind of idea to them as well.
Yeah. Go for it.
There you go.
Yeah, you should tell Melissa, man. The thing is, I don't personally know her.
Melissa's
But
a good girl. She's a good girl.
Yeah, she's nice.
She's a good girl, yeah.
So
Great,
Derek, you also tell, that way she hears it from two sides and
Yeah.
she won't be able to forget Ray's name.
So yeah, I'll pass on the good word. Okay.
All right.
Ray Cheong, thank you very much.
Thank you, man.
The waiting room number 18.
Guys, sorry I was
is
late.
in the books. Fuck you, Brendan.
Hey guys,
No.
we're gonna go live after this on the sessions live, so you guys should come and check it out. Download the app,
Yeah,
check out,
download the
come
app.
and say hi.
It's
Because
very
I think-
convenient to watch.
Yeah, very convenient to watch, because it's like, it's actually quite fun for audience, because I'll be talking to you and stuff.
Yeah.
I didn't expect it to be that fun, but until I use it, right, I'll be like, actually, this is quite fun. This is actually something new, something really new, like interesting for non-musicians to experience this actually.
Okay.
Yeah, so come and check it out, guys. It'd be
Well,
cool.
have a good session. Enjoy
Yeah,
yourself.
man.
Thank you, man.
Thank you, Ray.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank